अगर आपको रोमांस का ख्याल आता है, आपके जहन में एक नाम आता है. He is the reigning supremo, the ultimate Badshah, and the King Kong of the Hindi film industry. Rahul and Raj have been his lucky mascot names. Yes, none other than Shahrukh Khan. Hello, मैं हूँ नीवा जैन. Welcome to Z Business and welcome to the Big Idea.
तुम पास आए, यूं मुस्कुराए, तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए.
दिलवाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे, कुछ कुछ होता है, जब तक है जान से लेकर चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस तक. Boy Shahrukh Khan, you have come a long way, baby.
अब तो मेरा दिल जागे न सोता है, क्या करूँ हाय, कुछ कुछ होता है, क्या करूँ हाय, कुछ कुछ होता है.
Simple Delhi boy, मुंबई जाते हैं with big dreams. Boy mentor या फिर godfather नहीं, but still he manages to reach the top of the top.
तुम्हारी तलाश तो दुनिया के हर पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट को है. किस किस से बात करूंगा?
आज ये सुनकर मेरी माँ कितनी खुश होती.
बॉलीवुड में 20 साल से भी ज्यादा के करियर में शाहरुख स्टोल मिलियंस एंड ट्रिलियंस ऑफ हार्ट्स.
Welcome to hell, dog.
No one can beat him when it comes to the romance. SRK is the ultimate King Kong.
मुझे नींद नहीं आ रही थी और मैंने सोचा तुम्हें भी नींद नहीं आ रही होगी, और अगर तुम जाग रही होगी तो मेरे बारे में ही सोच रही होगी, इसलिए मैं यहाँ पर चला आया.
हाँ?
वैसे तुम्हें फूल ज्यादा पसंद है या चॉकलेट्स? लायन में कुछ भी नहीं हूँ, ऐसे ही पूछ रहा हूँ.
लेट फिल्म मेकर यश चोपड़ा के साथ शाहरुख ने बहुत से हिट्स दिए. शाहरुख अपनी सारी को एक्ट्रेसेस के साथ बहुत अच्छी रैपर रखते हैं, चाहे काजल हो, माधुरी, जूही हो या अनुष्का, कटरीना एंड दीपिका. ये बादशाह सिर्फ नाम में नहीं मगर करम में भी है. Though gentleman at heart, Shahrukh Khan is a good man, good father, good actor and good bizman. He explored all possible zones in his life.
Call me Don.
इसीलिए SRK आज इंडिया में सबसे बड़ा ब्रांड है.
रोमा, रोमा, मेरी जंगली बिल्ली, कब तक मेरा पीछा करती रहोगी? इरादा क्या है?
SRK, it's great to have you on The Big Idea. Thank you for meeting us. And I first must say, I cannot get over your humbleness. And your lack of arrogance and your lack of pomposity. God bless you for that.
Thank you so much, Neva. It's wonderful to be on The Big Idea. Thank you for inviting me over here. And it's very gracious and nice of you. And I have no reason to be any other way but this.
Well, my audience is young and I'm sure they're flawed. Thank you so much. आपसे ये पूछना था, what is the soul and the essence of Chennai Express, in your opinion?
मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जब हम फिल्म बनाते हैं तो हर फिल्म की एक दुनिया होती है, वक्त होता है जब वो आती है. तो ये ईद के मौके पे आ रही है, विच आई बिलीव एक फैमिली हॉलीडे होती है. सिर्फ एक रिलीजियस सेक्ट के लिए नहीं, मुस्लिम्स के लिए नहीं, सबके लिए. क्योंकि हमारे देश में it's a family film. It's a time when you have holidays and you want to have fun with the kid also, with your grandmother also, with your wife also, sister also, girlfriend also.
Correct.
So I think Rohit Shetty films normally give you everything in one package, like a cabaret. And you know, all of us perform in a way that is wanting to please. It may not be the epitome of creativity as seen by connoisseurs, but the bottom line
maybe not
is,
the intellectual kind of bent, so to speak.
actually, if they also want to understand this, the logic would be that, you know, it's very difficult to do a lot of things that you do, which it's more difficult to do the disbelievable things than the believable ones. So yeah, so you have to come and enjoy it, and it's logical, it's straightforward, it's a love story, a comedic love story, and it talks about the unity in diversity in this country.
which is so important. It's an important
Absolutely,
topic.
I truly believe in that.
Myself Rahul, 40 साल का हो गया और नॉर्मली इस एज तक हर किसी की लाइफ में एक आधा बड़ा ट्विस्ट तो आ ही जाता है। मेरी लाइफ में भी एक ट्विस्ट आया, बहुत बड़ा ट्विस्ट, जिससे मेरी लाइफ ही बदल गई।
चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस ले कुंभन एरिया में मेरा फादर का बहुत रिस्पेक्ट है। यू नो पेरिया तवाई
टीचर
इल्ले डॉन
छुट्टी मनाने निकला था, तुमने मेरी छुट्टी कर दी। Don't underestimate the power of a common man.
तो ना
मीनम्मा, मेरी डिक्शनरी में इम्पॉसिबल का शब्द ही नहीं है।
अच्छा कहाँ से खरीदी ऐसी बकवास डिक्शनरी?
Rohit Shetty's films as a director, he generally does these 100 crore plus blockbusters. आपकी dream wish क्या है for Chennai Express in terms of the success of the movie?
I do not measure success in numbers or any tangible quantity, because if you start doing that, you put a limit to where you can go. And when we were young, we were taught one statement: the sky is not the limit.
Oh, that's the opposite.
Yeah, and if it's not the limit,
सिखाया आपको ये?
you know, we were taught in school by parents, and if it's not the limit, why give a number to it? And success should be measured. When I was very young, and I used to walk into my principal's room, it had that, you know, count your
Blessings or chickens?
yeah, no, count your life by friends, not years, and count your success by smiles, not tears. And
this is the same principal that gave you the Sword of Honor, like while he was still around?
yeah, I mean, they were kind enough to do that in spite
Yeah.
of my nonsense stuff that I did in school. But I need to make sure, as an actor, as a producer, Deepika, Rohit, everyone in the team, that if we can make a lot of people smile, you know, that's what success is, not the 100
But you know
crores
you
and
do
stuff.
that.
I hope so.
I mean,
hope
what
so.
I've
I can
seen for
continue
the
to do
last
so.
5 hours has truly floored me. I mean, it actually seems you're the definition of that.
I hope so.
Okay, goes to my next question, that you actually, a part of you really defines the big idea. आपने कभी सोचा कि the brand SRK would actually be one of the most famous brands in the world? Could you ever imagine in your growing years?
You know, I meet a lot of people from all around the world and experts in marketing and brand building, and
क्या बोलते हैं?
I think सब बताते हैं, समझाते हैं कि ऐसा करो,
अच्छा
ऐसा
बोलते
image होना
हैं?
चाहिए.
अभी भी आपको
No,
बोलते
not
हैं कि
me,
ऐसे
not
करना
me.
चाहिए?
And I have companies and I have cricket teams, and so people explain to me and I listen to them. But I think the core and the essence of brand building, when it happens, if it happens for any one of us, is just be true to yourself, be honest to your work, be simple, as simple as you can, and just do the best that you can. That's it. And don't worry if you go wrong, because there will always be another opportunity to get it right. There's nothing beyond this. The colors, the ideology, the thought, it all helps. But it all helps when you can afford those brand building companies.
Yeah, true. When you reach that level, you can
Yeah, but
afford
before
it.
that, just be yourself and keep that rawness, keep that honesty, keep that truthfulness, and things will fall in place.
Do you think that's what's been your enduring longevity in your business? I mean, in your career of the last 2 decades plus, the honesty, integrity factor. That's why every age group just gets drawn like a magnet.
And they should, because I do believe that I'm completely honest about a lot of things when I'm in public.
Yeah,
and,
it comes across. Yeah.
And I am, but it gets me into trouble too, and it's okay. Because that's what you're made of. Some
being true
good,
to
some
yourself.
bad. Yeah, and there's some good stuff and there's some bad stuff, and sometimes you'll be lynched for it, and sometimes you'll be praised for it. Don't believe all the praise, because that's one extreme. Don't believe all the lynching, because that's one extreme. It's the mid path that you need to
वही
take.
बात है यार, the middle road. काफी अच्छा लग रहा है, एक छोटा सा break लेने पड़ेगा. Folks, break time. Please don't go away as we continue our conversations with none other than the Badshah of Bollywood, SRK.
कभी कभी जीतने के लिए कुछ हारना भी पड़ता है, और हार कर जीतने वाले को बाजीगर कहते हैं। क्या कहते हैं?
बाजीगर।
तुम ही मेरा पागलपन हो, तुम ही मेरा जुनून हो। आई लव यू किरण।
आप एक बहुत सक्सेसफुल फिल्म स्टार हो, साथ साथ में काफी सक्सेसफुल बिजनेसमैन एंड ऑल्सो एन इनक्रेडिबल फैमिली मैन। आप कैसे ये तीन रोल्स बैलेंस करते हैं अपने? सो
it's amazing that amazing people give me titles like that I'm a businessman and I'm a family man and I'm a film man. I what I think is that I just do what I do. I think I do best. It's extremely simple. I will never be able to write a book on how I was able to do what I did.
Why? I know that's probably the next thing in your life.
No, I can't because I don't even know what I've done. Because my stuff is so simple. You wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, have a cup of coffee or tea, whichever you like, and just go to work and hope today is a good day at work. That's all. It's as simple as that.
Flow with the universe, do you think? Do you think that's been flow with the universe? You just flow with...
Not really. I mean, just do what you think you can do best and leave the rest. I don't think there is any plan to it. It's organized. I have wonderful people working around me who keep me organized, make sure that I reach on time and I work, and I have beautiful people like Karuna, and I have Pooja, and I have Manvi, and I have the guys who do my makeup, Arun, and dressing, so Dinah, and Raj, and
nice
lot more people.
Yeah,
and they all make sure that
team effort.
I reach on time, I do the stuff, I don't make a fool of myself, I look good, and because once I was talking to Manvi, and she said to me, sir, you do what you do. Let us all protect the things that go wrong, and which is nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So if somebody has your back, and you have these wonderful people having your back, I can be creative. I can do what I want to do, and which is the simplest of things. I think of scenes, I think of shots, I think of
direction,
and make people happy and smile, and the rest of it follows.
You do that. If the universe gave you the chance to rewrite the script on your life, aap kuch changes karoge?
Why would I?
Really?
It's
Nothing.
It's wonderful to be Shahrukh Khan.
I'm envious of that aspect. After seeing the last 4 hours, I'm like, he is one lucky dude, let me tell you. Nothing you would rewrite?
Not at all. Not at all. Not one thing. I lost my parents early, but that's also all right. Because, God gives you some and takes away some. And at the end of it all, when it ends, for all of us, I'm sure we'll all be together. So I believe in that. I'm a very strong believer in the power of the Supreme Being, Allah. And I pray every day, and I pray every moment actually. And I think whatever happens, happens for the best. You need to just believe it, that this is the best that is happening to you.
Really?
At times, we think...
Even if it's not?
You won't even know if it's not. See, the belief that it's not or it is as good or bad. Or as wrong or as right.
As right.
Just go on doing it. And our film Chennai Express is exactly about the same thing, that this guy gets onto the wrongest of trains, the train he doesn't want to take. And at the end of the journey, he finds what he's been looking for. So you may get onto the wrong train. The journey may not be the one that you want to do.
Never give up hope.
You never give up hope. At the end, it'll all turn out well.
It will turn out well. Any defining moment in your life till date that has impacted you the most?
When you become famous, then you can find a lot of defining moments. And say,
I know, I was thinking to say that.
But these are simple moments in everybody's life. You lose your parents, you have your children, and you have that one success at work, and one good thing that happens to you. So I can say it because I have them. So I lost my parents. I moved to Mumbai. I didn't want to be an actor, but I still became. I had my beautiful children, and I felt a lot of calmness after having them. And yes, I've had some wonderful filmmakers make some great films with me, which turned the course of what I wanted to do while I wasn't even thinking about it. So all that is there, but I think it's been just a normal life and a good life.
So sorry, Shahrukh, we do have to take another break. Folks, break time. Please don't go away. Vapasi aake fir baatcheet karenge with none other than Shahrukh Khan.
बारिशों में बेधड़क तेरे नाचने से, बात बात पे बेवजह तेरे रूठने से, छोटी छोटी तेरी बचकानी बदमाशियों से मोहब्बत करूंगा मैं, जब तक है जान, जब तक है जान।
आपसे एक सवाल पूछना है. People who know you well say that you're very respectful to women, to the women folk in our country, really deferential and respectful. Yet your mother died at an early age. Who impacted you on that? Because I think that's an important thing to say.
I've always been surrounded by women. I've had an upbringing which is completely impressed upon by women. I was the first child from my mother's side to be a boy. So all the masis, the nannies, all the women in the family, I was the first boy. So I was really pampered.
That gave you the gentleness.
Yeah, I've just been brought up by women. And my mother, after my mother died, my sister, and then my wife, and now my daughter. And if I take away everything away from it, all the ladies who worked with me, I think
itne sare ladies hai jo aapke
and I
saath
worked in 22 years. I worked with the most beautiful, most powerful, most gentle, most talented, and most caring women in the world. And they have made me look as good as I am. You know, it starts from Madhuri and Juhi and Sri Devi ji to today. You have Deepika, Priyanka, Katrina, Karina. They've all been very kind to me, and in between Rani and Kajol, and so I've been taken care of by women. I have no other reason to believe that my power comes from the Shakti of women.
Wow! Oh my God! For all the women out there, they'll be drooling. Is there anything left to achieve that you haven't achieved?
I believe I've achieved nothing, and I need to just keep working. What I did 22 years ago. The day I wake up in the morning, and I feel, you know, this is not the stuff that I want to do or makes me smile or bring smiles. I need to end it. But today, as we sit and talk, I wake up in the morning and the only thought is, can I go out and do something that makes me smile and maybe another couple of people?
What makes you smile?
I love just going in front of the camera and giving the right shot and feeling happy about it. And I don't discuss it with anyone. It's a very personal thing. I think acting is very spiritual for me. So I go and I do my stuff and I feel, yeah, this is nice. And sometimes it's not as appreciated as I want it to be, and sometimes it is more appreciated than I think I deserve. But the fact is, at that point of time, I felt nice. So the process of trying to make people smile and myself feel happy is more important than the result.
Than the result of the success of the film.
Absolutely.
But do you feel down and out when your film is, I mean, not many of your films have not been successful, but does it ever get you down?
No, it's very normal to feel that, yeah. So I go to
So how do you bounce back?
Nothing, I just cry it out.
Really?
And it's all right to cry and feel sad.
Okay, so Shahrukh Khan says it's allowed to cry on candid camera, so it is.
Yeah, you should.
And then it gets you back into that right energy space.
Not in one cry.
It takes many cries.
Yeah, it takes a few cries.
So it's allowed to do lots of cries.
A lot of heartbreaks, a lot of cries, a lot of hoping to learn from your mistake, but you don't. But the thing is, you got to believe in life that if you are to end, you've got to end making a big failure rather than a small success.
Really?
And that's how you should live your life.
Why do you feel that?
I think it's go with a bang, not a whimper. So do the big ones. And you know, if you go wrong, let people remember for the mistake that you made. If they don't want to remember you for the small, nobody will remember you for the small successes. So they might remember you for the big mistake, or while making those big mistakes, you might make the biggest success possible.
God, poetic words. Okay, my last question to you. My audience is young, dreamy, impressionable. Shahrukh Khan's words of wisdom to them, between India and America and Europe.
Everyone in America and in India, don't listen to anyone who tries to sound wise. Just do your thing, be happy, make the mistakes, have the ability and the courage to say, you know what, I don't know this. And it's all right not to know, it's all right to make mistakes, it's all right to go wrong. Because that's what life was meant for. And enjoy it, don't do and destroy yourself, you know, decidedly so. Just do what makes you happy. And I can assure you, with my experience of many losses, many failures, many wrongs, that at the end of it all, it will be very happy. And if it's not happy, like I said in my film, it's not the end.
Wow. Well, you got me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neva.
We wish you all the best.
God bless you. And thank you for waiting and being so kind.
Thank you. We hope you have enjoyed this sensational episode with none other than SRK. अगले हफ्ते फिर मुलाकात करेंगे as we catch up with another interesting personality Until then, मैं हूं नीवा जैन. God bless.